Hey guys, welcome back to the office, or what's quickly becoming the fish room. So I've been loading up this shelf with stuff, and we're a little full. So I went shopping for more fish stands, and I just couldn't find anything that I liked or that was going to support the weight. We need a new fish stand, and very quickly, here is why. Now our little shrimp tank is only 5 gallons here, but this thing is weeble wobble, as you can see by the water movement. It is not very sturdy, and it's bowing right here. And when your stand bows, you put pressure on the corners of the aquarium. And if this was not a framed aquarium, you can split your glass. We got a bunch of rocks and stuff in here for this scape. If you haven't seen this video, it will be linked at the end of this video here. And you can go watch the shrimp tank aquascape if you enjoy. So I've got this thing kind of braced up on the fluval box for the other aquarium, the pump for the other aquarium. So let's go build a better aquarium stand that we can, incorporate maybe our CO2 bottle into and just make something a little nice for the cheap. Out here in the living room, we've got some wood. Now this is just from the local hardware store. It is 3/4 pine and it is 3-foot long panels by 16 wide. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna draw a sketch and kind of show you what I'm looking to do, and it'll make a lot of sense. Super easy. And then we just got a couple of screws and a few angle braces just to kind of reinforce it a little bit. So when this cube is built, all the weight will be distributed down the board this way. And that's how your aquarium stands are built. They use cheap particle board, and they just have vertical boards that support all the weight. So that's what we're gonna build. Let me show you a quick sketch on the paper, and then we'll just build this thing. It should be a short video. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put one board on the bottom here. Then we're gonna put 3 boards sitting on top of that. You want them on top of the bottom board, so the pressure is on the board, not trying to rip the screws out. If you have a board and another board, and your screw is going through here, if all the pressure is pushing down here, all that's holding that is a screw. So you want your board to be up on top of that base board, if that makes sense. And then of course we're going to put a top on it. Then we're going to put a shelf in here and maybe here, or however I want to do it. So we're just kind of building a cube. The boards themselves, they were $11 essentially, $10.98 plus tax for each board. So that's about $66 in wood. And then this was $6.98, so $7 for 75 screws. And then these guys were $2 a piece, just some little L brackets. They come in a set of 4 for actually $3, $2.98. So out the door, do your math, about 75 bucks. Let's build. Got our basic frame built here. It is fairly strong. When we put our shelves in here, that will give it some more lateral rigidity. But for now, we are going to just do a little bracing. All right, so we're just gonna put our little angle brackets in here, 90 degree, 3/4 inch, just little brackets, just a little extra bracing. We're gonna do 2 on each side here, not on the top, of course, inside. In here, and you guys know how that works. All right, and 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, on all 4 corners, and that should cinch this up just a little bit more before we figure out our shelving here. Right, that's solid. That's not going anywhere. Tip your shelf up on the corner there, just a little tip, and that'll help you if you kind of push on this edge here. Kind of help you see how your flex is. And we are not really moving. I mean, if you shoved on it, yeah, you can flex it a little bit, but all the pressure is going to be straight down like this here. I'm going to measure the height and get our cabinets in here. Right, so our tallest bottle is 2 foot for our CO2, and that's with the hose and the line and everything, which puts this above the 18-inch center mark. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, if I put this shelf in right here, it's going to kind of look weird because it's not centered and everything else is symmetrical. But here's what I decided. I'm going to do 2 foot this way, or 2 foot up, right? And then I'm going to do this one 2 foot down, which will put it about right here. And so then we're kind of still symmetrical in some sense. And it'll give it a little flair, a little artsy-fartsy, right? So we're going to do that. That way, no matter which way you flip the cabinet, or even if you turned it like this on its side this way, everything will still kind of be symmetrical. Right, we got our boards cut here, and they should fit. Ouch. See, ouch. Why did I say ouch? It didn't even hit me. There you go. Well, actually, no, they go, which way they go? Yeah, they go this way. All right, so put them in there, and then we're going to screw them together. All right, guys, we are done. What do you think here? I think it's going to work out good. You've got, you know, tall spaces to put CO2 bottles in and stuff like that. You know, now I'm probably going to paint it or stain it. I don't know yet. I may put a backing board on it back here to kind of close it off. I don't know yet, but it is built and it is structurally sound with our little corner braces and then our shelves in here. This thing is pretty strong. Let me show you. What do you think? I'm 190 pounds, so I think for a nano tank setup, you know, small tanks, I think you're pretty good to go. Now I wanted to mention, guys, that because this is made out of pine, it's light. I mean, look, I'm holding the camera with my left hand and I can pick the whole thing up with just one arm. A lot of people don't like pine because they're like, oh, it's a weak wood and it doesn't last too long or whatever, but you know, pine is actually a fairly strong wood for its density, right? Very similar to balsa wood. If you're old like me, you used to build balsa wood planes, right? And these little balsa wood planes were stronger than you thought for as light as that wood was. I'm sure a woodworker's gonna comment and just flame me for using pine, but I like pine. Weight to strength ratio. I have decided, at least to start, that I'm gonna keep some natural wood here. And I'm going to just reuse things I have around the house. So I have a little bit of this Minwax stain here, early American. And we're going to see what this, see how it does. That worked out perfectly. We are 100% out of stain and just got enough to do what I wanted to do. So we just did the whole inside. So all the edges all the way around on the inside, everything is stained. So the center portion is going to be stained. What I think I'm going to do is this edge, this front edge right here, as well as all of these surfaces, I think I'm going to do in black all the way around. So it'll have kind of a black frame around it. And then you'll have the stained wood in here. And when we get aquariums in here with a light and stuff, I think it's going to look really, really nice. So let's get it painted black on the outside edges. And there we go. We've got it all black on the outside here. I originally left all of this edging here the same color, but as the brown stain here. But I decided after doing a test on the back side that it looked pretty good with the black border or the black kind of lines on the front. So that's what we're going with right there. She is complete and drying. I think it looks pretty good. When we get it set up, we'll show you what it looks like. What we've used in case you're recreating this project is the Minwax wood finish again, oil-based, just like the other stuff, semi-transparent, and this is the true black. All right, guys, and there you have it. We are set up, and our little shrimp tank is in there. Now this tank we're gonna do in another video. You'll see when we set this tank up, but we've got our shrimp tank in here. Let me see if I can find any of these little guys. They're hard to find. There's one right there. I don't know if he'll zoom. Yeah, GoPros are not great for macro filming. And they're all hiding. Oh, there's a couple in there. Where can I get it? Yeah. You see little blue shrimp? We've got orange-eyed blue tigers and orange-eye royal blue tigers in here. But you can check out a shrimp video and the making of this tank down in the list somewhere. Anyway guys, there it is, set up, you know, using a little storage down here for stuff. And we've got our CO2 system set in this cabinet here, and you know, a little storage up there. But I think it looks pretty good sitting in there. It'd be really cool to get like some more nano tanks and put like some little nano tanks in here. Maybe a little nano tank on the floor, I don't know. And maybe 2 tanks up here. But for about $60 in materials there, it turned out pretty okay. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you want to follow along on all of my aquarium and aquascaping journeys, then, you know, maybe click the subscribe button, help me grow this channel. Don't normally ask that, but this is a new channel. And the rest of it, you know, hitting the like on the video and get it pushed out in there and blah, 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 blah. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video.